Jiu-Jitsu athletes. These are the top 3 bodyweight exercises that you need to be doing in order to build strength and improve your overall physicality on the mat. These 3 exercises can help you increase your strength to bodyweight ratio, build more muscle, improve your mobility for jiu-jitsu, and help decrease your risk of injury on the mat. Plus, stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to show you how you can begin a free training plan which uses these exercises to help you build strength for jiu-jitsu so you are better prepared to win more matches and get injured less. What's going on, guys? My name is Josh Settlage and I'm the BJJ strength coach, and let's dive right into it. Exercise number 1, the pull-up. All right, you guys probably saw this one coming. The pull-up is one of, if not the most popular bodyweight exercise in the world, and it's for a good reason. The pull-up is an essential exercise for any grappling athlete. The pull-up is an amazing exercise to help you increase vertical pulling strength, increase shoulder stability and mobility, stimulate muscle growth in the upper back, the arms, and the forearms, and is also great for further developing grip strength. One of the most important qualities about the pull-up is that it teaches you how to be strong with your own body weight. In jiu-jitsu, there are going to be instances where you will need to reach out, place a grip on your opponent, and pull that grip closer to your body. However, there are also going to be times where you secure grips on your opponent and you're actually going to need to pull yourself closer to your opponent's body, which is why the pull-up is an essential exercise for jiu-jitsu athletes. We have the standard pull-up, which is where you take a pronated grip with your palms facing forward. And we also have the chin-up, which is a pull-up variation where you have a supinated grip with your palms facing your face. Taking a supinated grip to perform a chin-up will result in more load being placed on your biceps, as well as an increased stretch on the lats and the shoulders in the bottom position. Neither the pull-up or the chin-up is superior to the other, but as a jiu-jitsu athlete, you should be sure to be mixing in both variations into your training. Another great pull-up exercise to develop strength for jiu-jitsu is going to be the false grip pull-up. The false grip pull-up is a type of bodyweight pulling exercise that comes from the world of gymnastics. Using a set of gymnastic rings, a false grip pull-up is when you have a fixed bent wrist position while performing the pull-up. This bent wrist position is a great way to help you develop strength in your arms and forearms for things like collar ties and underhooks. If you struggle with bodyweight pull-ups, here's some tips for you. You can still reap all the benefits of pull-ups for jiu-jitsu by also doing banded pull-ups. Banded pull-ups will give you a little bit of assistance out of the bottom position of the exercise. This allows you to get a little bit of a boost as you begin to pull yourself up towards the bar. However, if you want to get the most out of this exercise, you need to do these 2 things. Number 1, don't bounce. A big mistake jiu-jitsu athletes make when doing banded pull-ups is bouncing out of the bottom position or using the band to rebound back into their next rep. It's important that when doing banded pull-ups, you focus on coming to a complete dead stop at the bottom of each rep. Number 2, pause at the top. One of the fastest ways to increase strength and build more muscle mass is to increase what's known as time under tension. By adding a 1 to 3 second pause at the top of each rep, you're able to increase time under tension, improve shoulder stability, upper back strength, and stimulate greater muscle growth in the upper back and the arms. Exercise number 2, the dip. The dip is an old school bodybuilding, gymnastic, and prison yard exercise that has been used for ages to help develop insanely jacked triceps and a huge chest. While building a stronger upper body is great for jiu-jitsu, the dip also has some hidden benefits specifically for jiu-jitsu athletes. One of the lesser known benefits of performing the dip exercise is that the dip is great for helping you improve your shoulder mobility, which is huge when it comes to helping decrease your risk of injury on the mat. There are several types of dips that jiu-jitsu athletes can mix into their training. You have the standard dip on a set of parallel bars or a dip bar attachment, and you also have the ring dip. The ring dip features a similar movement pattern compared to the standard dip. However, because you're supporting yourself on 2 gymnastic rings, it is much more unstable and challenging when compared to a parallel bar dip. Performing dips on a set of gymnastic rings will require much more engagement of the stabilizing muscles of the shoulders and the upper back. If you're a jiu-jitsu athlete that currently struggles with performing bodyweight dips or experiences shoulder pain when doing dips, give the slingshot dip a try. The slingshot, which was invented by Mark Smelly Bell, is a device that will help support your chest at the bottom position of the dip, but will still allow you to work through through a full range of motion and fully support your body at the top. While using the slingshot, when you reach the bottom position of the dip, where most jiu-jitsu athletes experience shoulder pain when performing this exercise, the slingshot will give you a little bit of a boost out of that bottom position as you finish the rep and fully support your body weight at the top. For those who are interested, I currently use the blue reactive slingshot and I wear a size large. You can check out the slingshot by heading over to markbellslingshot.com. Before we get further into the video, I did want to tell you about today's sponsor, Saga Fitness. Saga Fitness is a technology company that specializes in blood flow restriction training. Their wireless and fully Bluetooth blood flow restriction training cuffs, which I'm wearing right now, are tools that I've been using for the past several months to enhance my level of muscle growth, maintain a greater level of strength, recover faster from injuries, and improve my conditioning for jiu-jitsu. Saga Fitness has created an amazing, fully wireless blood flow restriction training cuff that connects directly to your phone, automatically calibrates to your preferred occlusion pressure, and provides full workouts and training programs for your specific training needs. If you want to support the channel and get your hands on a pair of some Saga Fitness blood flow restriction training cuffs, all you got to do is just click the link in the description below and use code COACHJ to get 10% off your order. And now, back to the video. Exercise number 3, the Nordic Curl. The Nordic Curl is essentially a pull-up for the lower body and is one of the greatest bodyweight exercises for the posterior chain. Your posterior chain is a line of muscles running along the backside of your body and acts as the center of all athletic movements. It consists of muscles such as the lower back, the glutes, and the hamstrings. I've said it once and I'll say it again, you cannot be a strong jiu-jitsu athlete if your posterior chain is weak. Adding Nordic curls into your training is an excellent way for you to further develop and strengthen your posterior chain, specifically your hamstrings. Performing a full range unassisted Nordic curl can be very tough and challenging, and it may actually take some time for you to work up to being able to perform a full unassisted Nordic curl. But don't worry, here are 3 Nordic curl regressions that you could use based on your current strength level. Regression number 1, the partial range of motion Nordic curl. If you struggle with maintaining full control of your body weight in the Nordic curl, or once you get to the bottom you struggle with being able to pull yourself all the way back up, this one's for you. By adding something such as a med ball under your chest when performing the Nordic curl, you're able to shorten the range of motion to one where you can maintain full control of the movement and still allow yourself to lower yourself down and pull yourself back up. Regression number 2, the band assisted Nordic curl. This is very similar to the band assisted pull-up, but it's for the Nordic curl. This regression will still allow you to work through a full range of motion, but will help give you some assistance coming out of the bottom position. Regression number 3, the glute ham raise. This exercise is quite similar to a standard Nordic curl, but it has 2 key differences. The glute ham raise is still a very hamstring dominant exercise, but for some can be slightly easier than the Nordic curl. When performing the glute ham raise, you'll actually be able to drive your toes into the plate behind you and push your knees into the pad that you're resting on. Doing this will actually give you a little bit better leverage to perform this exercise. The second difference is that the glute ham raise has no chest support. This will allow you to dip your torso below the plane of your hips and catch a little momentum as you're rising up in the glute ham raise. This exercise can be a great intermediary step between the first 2 regressions and being able to perform a complete Nordic curl. To learn more about how you can use these exercises to help you get stronger on the mat so you can win more matches and get injured less, I have a free 4-week strength program that I'd love to send you. All you got to do is just click the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell for notifications, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.